Traders, what is up? It's Dane, Market Scalper D. All right, let's go over SPCX, man. What a shitty day, right? Today was not a good day, and I want to let you guys know that they're just shaking you out, man. They just want the shares, right? That's all this is. I mean, you can see right here, I did a video the other day, a little bit of consolidation, and then boom, they're just going to pump it up, right? Let's look at this, pumping it up, pumping it up, pumping it up, right? And then right slam dunk in your face right on the open, boom, straight down. Now, title of the video, right? How to make money on the way down with SPCX, right? Look what kind of money was being made today as you approach the opening bell. These are really high risk, right? If you don't know a lot about options, give yourself plenty of time to be right. Give yourself a week to be right. Right? You buy the contract, you're out in 10 minutes. Pass that grenade along to somebody else. There's no reason to be greedy, right? There's some big money being made, like these 160 strikes I was looking at earlier. Let's look at some of the kind of money that was made today on the open. You can see right there, they were only 123 bucks, right? Even here at 12, you were selling them for $425. But like I say, toss them along. You could have been out right there, and you could have cut yourself out of all that emotional garbage right there that you have to go through when you're holding these positions. One contract's not bad, right? I mean, what, you almost 4x your money, right? But guess what? When your emotions are on the line, and there's guys out here trading with 2,000 contracts a minute. This market is so big, it's realistic for you to make $1,000 a day, 500, 10 grand, but don't be greedy. $1,000 a day, right? 500, 300, right? There's nothing worse than being up big money, right? And then all of a sudden, you're back to break even, right? All these Johnny-come-latelys right here, if you're not paying attention to the time of the market, look, it's not a coincidence. Right at 12 o'clock, right? That the price went down. Right here you can see like they trapped a little bit of the bulls right here, and then boom, just a nice shakeout. Really what this does, these levels, they help burn the theta off of the daily positions. In this case, the expirations for tomorrow. It really does affect the value of those contracts the closer they get to expiration. So you're always expecting trend changes, and start viewing the market by times, right? You can see right here at 10:30, even time numbers, right? 12 o'clock, trend change, right? 2 o'clock, trend change, okay? So just learn how to scalp your way with one contract here and there. Do whatever it takes to learn. Buy yourself plenty of time to be right. You'll see the contracts get a little bit more expensive. And don't forget, watch the full video of this. At the description below, there'll be a link to the video, man. You got to watch it. So you can see here the contracts are much more expensive on the opening, and right there you're selling it for 800 bucks. I mean, not a bad day's work, right? That's only one contract, right? Imagine if you're trading with 10 of them. That's serious money to be made, right? Some of the big tycoons in Wall Street, man, they're making millions of dollars a minute with a freaking algorithm that's just sending these little things along, right? You do not want to get stuck holding the bag. You don't want to be getting ready for vacation, right? And bon voyage off you are to the Never Land, right? Instead of being on a bicycle the next day because you were too greedy and didn't take the profits on the way down, right? You'll just be pedaling around in circles, man. Like, why didn't I sell, man? I was up 10 grand. I was up 5,000, right? I was up 200 bucks. Now you lost your little $400 that you invested to make 200, man. I have learned my lesson. I think my biggest loss was probably $30,000 last year on Google. Somewhere in the range of 30 to 35,000 in one day. It was toast, man. I had to average my position in to break even multiple times, and every single level I just could not get back to the break-even point, and I learned my lesson with that. It is so much easier to just cut your losses quick. The biggest loser wins in the stock market every day because he who can cut the losses the fastest, you completely eliminate all the emotions, right? You've got to accept the hardest fact that the market gives you is being able to cut loose of a losing position, whether or not you're shares or options, whatever you're doing. Learn how to make money down, learn how to make money on the way up. Both ways, man. Just ride the waves and just send those contracts to someone else, let them hold the bag, right? Most of these things expire worthless, and that's just the name of the game, right? We got market makers that are constantly delta hedging their positions. They can force an actual price of a stock straight to hell if they need to, man. They're gonna hit all them stop losses, man. That's how you get those big drops. Whenever these guys are ready to hedge, if they're over leveraged, you need to always be ready to make money with them and expect the unexpected in the stock market, right? Just like we saw right here, you can see as plain as day, if you're using a lot of these candles, it's not going to help you, man. You really need to go to your platform and trade on the 2-minute and the 5-minute, make your battleground and be ready for the next day's setups, and just go with the flow, man. It's okay to take a small loss. That's how you get yourself set up for those big wins, because when you're on the right side of the trade, man, you can 10x your money, and there's nothing you can do about it, man. The move will be so quick. The fact that you had the discipline to control the losses will set you up for the big wins, because as you can see today, whoever jumped in first, man, they just rode this bad boy straight down with a little bit of a shakeout right there at you can see right there on the bell. The only shakeout you had was right there at 10:20. And really, that probably shook a lot of people out, right? They already made their money on the way down, and they're out. But I think the hardest part is learning how to position yourself for the pre-market gap ups and gap downs. And unless we got insider information, the chances are you'll be right many a times. But the one time you're over leveraged in a big position that you've averaged down on and it goes against you, that's exactly how you get back on the bicycle, right? And nobody wants to bicycle when we're all trying to go on vacation. So at least not me, man. Fortunately for me, I am a pilot, so I can I have the ability to jump in a plane and haul ass, man. I don't have to sit here and buy a ticket to go nowhere. But you guys take care, man. Watch the video, and hopefully a little bit of this knowledge helps in general. Make your battle zone, learn how to make money on the way down, cut your losers fast, and just accept the fact that you had a bad entry. You can always jump in like a batter, man, that's swinging constantly. You're always trying to hit a home run or be set up for it. But the base hits are what pay you daily, and keep your emotions in check, right? It's okay to just miss some big trades, man. There's always another trade around the corner. Just stay green. You guys take care.